Hey up, welcome back. Right, some of you might have noticed that I've been putting a few community posts on lately. That's because YouTube sent me a message saying that's unlocked it. So I've been putting a few votes out. The last one, it was neck and neck between RC stuff or building a lamp top. Now it was neck and neck, but having a look round, I haven't got the full amount of steel I need to make the lamp. So in this one, we're going to be having a look at some of my old RC stuff, see if we can get it working and test it out. Ooh. Yes. Got quite a bit of a selection to be going at. Well, 3 things. We'll go through it. This is axial xr10. It's a motor on axle rock crawler. This thing will climb up some incredible obstacles. That is the original box. I'll show you the original chassis, because this is a aftermarket chassis that I put on it. I've had this one many, let's put it on. I've had that one, well, can't remember. I've had it many years. Don't actually make this one anymore. It's a very sought after RC car, and believe it or not, there's probably about 600 quid's worth there as it is. Yeah, I know. Then if we move down here, we've got a little indoor helicopter, and then moving down, that is the box that one came in. It's one that had to be built. I didn't build it, I bought it second hand off eBay. Then that is a radio control I bought for it. I know that was quite expensive. Then as we go down to the bottom, this is a 1/8 rock crawler. Same again, motor on axle. It's actually twin steering, and same again, that's not been used in many years. Now I think this one, I managed to find out some batteries. I did put them on charge. I had a few of these. That is for this one down here, but that one seemed to be the only one out of them all that charged, because they've just been sat for so long. I think these have charged, but I don't know, because like I said, they've been just sat in a box for about 6-7 years, but there might be enough in it just to test it out. From what I can remember, I think something happened in the back axle. It's slipping. It's only front wheel drive at the minute, so we need to take this apart, and I'll clean it all up and see whether we can get it working again. So let's jump into it, because I'm going to put some banging tunes on while I do it.
Any jungling guy?
Back to the sound.
Right, so finally managed to strip all this gearbox out, and this little grub screw just fell out. So I'm guessing that somewhere in this lot, I have no idea how all this, it just kind of fell apart when I opened it. I'm sure we'll figure it out, but somewhere in that lot, I'm guessing that little grub screw is supposed to hold something in place. So we'll have a look, see if we can get it back together solid, and then try and figure, because look how many little screws and everything came out of this bloody back axle. It's, don't know whether I'm going to be able to get it back together, but we'll have a go. Right, so I'm going to figure out how this lot goes, see if I can find out where that should go to, because I mean none of the gears look stripped. So yeah, let's have a look, see if we can figure that out. So that little grub screw come out of here. I think I've figured out how it all goes back together again, but the threads have kind of gone on it and it's looking a bit worse for wear. So I thought, I know I have got a few RC parts knocking about. I spotted them when I was rummaging through for all the other stuff, and I actually came across another one of them helicopters. So I should have enough parts to make at least one good enough. And I also came across this as well, and an engine. Now I think that engine was buggered, that's why it's on this piece of wood. I was trying to get it going, but I can't remember, it's a long time ago. Whether I succeeded or not, I can't remember. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to order one of these. It's got number 14 on it, so I'm guessing it means it's a 14 tooth pinion or whatever they're called. So, but I'm going to try and bodge it for now. I might try and well, yeah, I'm just going to try and bodge it and see if I can get it working, and see whether everything else works. So right, let's crack on with that then. Moment of truth. Got my remote, batteries in. I can't remember how this actually worked. Let's switches there. Oh, well, we have a bit of power. Let's get a little bit of throttle. Right, hang on a minute, because I know it's got what you call a drag brake on it or something. Whoa, Sounds like that. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, it's another day. Got the new part, what we needed. So I'm going to chuck that in and let's get it tested. Right, so yay. Right, let's try rear wheels. Work alright. Front wheels. Yeah, and then both. Here we go. Right. Time to set up an assault course and test this beast out. I'll be back in a minute. And we're dismantled again. Started clicking again. I just thought I'd put it on floor and test it out before I made an assault course. And it was clicking, so I've stripped it back down again. And found this is the bearing buggered. And it's ripped a couple of teeth off of that as well now. So I'm going to have to try and find that part. Yeah, that might be quite difficult. Right, so it's been a couple of weeks now. I can't exactly remember where I got up to, but this I screwed up basically. Under here, this little plate, for some, I have no idea what it's for, but it's got 3 screws holding it in. And what I didn't realise is one of them screws is about 2 millimeters shorter than the other ones. So what's happened is I've put it in the wrong hole, and it comes up there through that little hole there. And what it did is it screwed into this bearing, as you can see, totally knackered that bearing up, and it pushed this gear out of line, so it won't meshing properly to that gear, and it's totally shredded this gear. So I've ordered a new one, but it's taken a couple of weeks for me to get it. I've ordered some new bearings as well, so I'm going to stick them in, hopefully make sure everything is right this time, and then we can give it a bash and see how it performs. So I'll do it off camera because this video is probably going on too long now. So we'll get it done and then we'll give it a test, make an obstacle course, see how it performs. Right, I'll just show you first. I have fixed it. We're going to make an assault course up, but this is the original body for it. All the original chassis pieces that go with it. Right, so they're all like brand new, them pieces. New lid for it. So I might actually rebuild it back up original to its original form at some point, but this were an aftermarket chassis that I got for it. It is now working perfectly, so I'm going to set up a obstacle course. We'll get a test out. Right, this is the course I've made. So we start here, up the knackered radiator, over a load of boxes, up the wonky board, over onto this monster box, down there, across the bridge, finish on the table. Yeah, let's see if we can do it then. Alright, this is a little bit of drag brake, so it locks the back wheels up, makes it easier to turn in tight spots. This radiator is probably about 50 degrees at a guess, Oh. Come on. Wow. Right. It's a bit. I need to set this remote up. It's very sensitive in forward for some reason. There we go. Oh. It's knackered again. Bloody servo's gone now. Listen. Yeah, right. Looks like this video is not finished yet, so let's see if we've got another one somewhere. Who said RC cars are fun? Right, can't remember where we left off with this, but I ended up putting some new gearing in, tested it out, and then the servo broke, so I've got a new servo. Now it's all working and we're going to give it a bash. This is the obstacle course, so we're going to start from here. We're going to go up this, up the radiator, up the plank, hopefully up over this wonky board cliff, all the way over onto the basilisk, down onto here. I might even make a little bridge just to fit across there if I can make it. So I'm going to set up camera now in a couple of different angles so you can see. We'll give it a go, see if we can make it. So start off with the knackered radiator. Don't forget this has got front and rear dig, so I can lock the back wheels up, skid the front wheels around and then unlock it all again. Whoa. Easy. Look at that. Oh yes. Let's reposition you. Right, so just stuck you on my toolbox. There's a little plastic piece that just fell off at course there, so we'll try and do it without it. This bit's going to be really tricky. Need to try and hook the wheels on. Using a combination of front wheel drive and four wheel drive, try and hook it onto that ledge. Oh, go on. Right. I'll just quickly show you the position that that's in. As you can see, it's at quite a good angle, so let's see if we can maneuver it across to the next section without falling off. Getting to the end of it now. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this. Oh, yeah, we did not want that to happen. Where are you going? Holy shit. Now I think it's going to fall into the abyss if I keep carrying on. But yeah, that's quite impressive, that. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, look, how the bloody hell can anything get across that? That's just brilliant, that, isn't it? So anyway, this video is getting quite long now. That servo seems to be, it's a little bit noisy, but it seems to be all right. If you want to know what that one is, there we go. So I think what I might do in a future video is swap the chassis back to its original form and get some better wheels. I sprayed them with some cheap paint that never stuck years ago. As you can see, they're quite battered, them wheels now. Fairly good tyres, like, but yeah. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you don't mind subscribing, I'm so close to that 1,000 subscribers now. Appreciate every one of you. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.